Gosh, let me start that again. Suzanne and Stacey, thank you for that wonderful introduction. We are excited tonight. We have 2 great hours of electronics and a huge announcement. I'm going to say something at midnight that has never been said before on HSN in our 40-year history. I can't reveal what it is yet, but it will happen on the dot at midnight. All right, let's get started. What is this? This is something that a lot of us have probably been considering. Hands up at home, anyone who has been thinking about cutting the cable. Anybody at home who is watching more Netflix than regular TV. Anyone at home who wants to cut the cord, cut the cable, but what about the local channels? What about the big channels? What about the stuff that I don't want to lose? There is a company, its name is Antop, and they are leaders today across the United States in creating these antennas. This is the antenna that you will buy to give you access to the channels that you don't want to lose that are airing right now across the airwaves free of charge. Now, we are excited about this because tonight we're doing a 2-pack for nearly the same price as our 1-pack. So we send you 2, one for the living room, one for the bedroom, one for your bedroom, one for the kids' room, one for the guest room. We send you everything you need. I mean, it's real simple. And we'll go into how you set it up. It's free shipping, it's 3 flexible payments. There's about 1,500 to go around, and this really is a topic that has a lot of people very interested. Bill Duggan, you know though, from people backstage that have been talking to you, people want to do it, but we're scared to do it. You've got the answer.
Well, that's just it. We've tried streaming more. We've tried to cut the cable, but we still want our local news. We still want our traffic and weather, but you know what? We keep our cables. The whole cable package for the 2 or 3 channels that we watch, when you attach an antenna to your television, guess what? All those channels need to provide an over-the-air wave signal. So what happens is all those channels that we like to watch, they're free, they're out there, but we need an antenna. And don't think rabbit ear antennas, because this is the new technology. It's slim, it's very portable. It has a 10-foot cable, so you can find that sweet spot. So right now we're watching HSN, but more importantly, we want to see what's going on in the local news. It's 11 o'clock, right? Let's see what's going on ABC News right here, boom. Let's see what's going on in the news. Perfect, I'm getting my local weather. Am I going through my cable provider? Am I going through, you know, the streaming system because it doesn't provide it over streaming? No, but that's just it. You get, oh, Benson, old school programming. Remember that TV show?
Oh my gosh.
That was fun. And the thing is, you have tons of different options. And a lot of us have tried to go streaming, but that was only, you know, what Netflix offered, what Amazon offered and all that. This really truly does give us the channels that we want to watch. The channels that, you know, we normally would pay our cable provider for. And as I was telling you earlier, Adam, I mean, maybe this is the TV that's going to be out in the garage when Dad does his work, or when, you know, the kids play in the basement. Are you going to rent a cable box for the limited time that they're out there? Or just take one of these antennas, and I'm going to take you through how this antenna works, because it doesn't, it's like, this doesn't look like an antenna. I'm looking for the rabbit ears. See how the antenna's actually spread out? It's almost like big, wide open arms, so it can catch that signal. This is completely paintable, reversible. So if you want the black side facing forward or the white side, you have an option. Why paintable? Maybe you have blue or green or brown walls. You can paint it so it totally disappears. 10 foot of cable, so you find that sweet spot. So remember how we used to have to raise it and lower it until you got that reception? You find that sweet spot 10 feet away, and then you can just leave it there. We give you hook and loop closures, we give you sticky tape, we give you a suction cup, so you could have different options. We even give you a stand. And then here's the bypass, which we were talking about just real quick. So we give you an adapter, your 12 volt, or not 12 volt, but your standard plug adapter, and this actually gives you an amplified signal. Why is that important? Gives you more range, but also maybe you have that one channel that you really like to watch, but it's a little staticky, a little grainy. You kick up this amplifier, it makes it crystal clear. Not only our antenna signals are actually clearer than cable. You know why? They have to compress it to go through the cable system.
Right.
And that cable has to accommodate all your 200 and something channels. When it's over the airwaves, it's clearer and crisper, and that's really what we want. To get the weather and to get the traffic. And you know what? If I want to watch movie nights, there might be something on the TV, but more importantly, I can go to Netflix and I can go to Hulu and all of that. It is so simple for you to set it up. And why is that important? Get it home and set it up. You connect the coaxial cable, you attach it to the connector just like that, you turn on the amplifier, and you scan your TV for channels. And when I did it at my house, it ranges, depending on where you put the antenna, went from 12 channels, free, to 45 channels for free. I put it in my mom's house, 60 channels for free. And the thing is, I put it in the guest room. Why is that important? I'm there every few months.
Right.
Why rent a box for those few months? And you know what? I just go up there to watch TV to go to bed, or get up in the morning to, you know, watch the traffic, and I get tons of different options because of an antenna being attached finally.
I'm probably not alone when I say there are surely those of us who are fed up of that cable bill. I mean, am I right? The cable bill comes in and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and a lot of us spend a lot of time just channel surfing. Perhaps that's how you ended up with us tonight. The reality is, I think maybe a friend's talked to you or a family member mentioned it at Christmas. People are starting to whisper about, I'm cutting the cord, I'm cutting the cable, and I'm saving a ton of money. So the intrigue is there. Well, should we do it? Would we do it? What if we did do it? Would we like it? Would I miss it? What should I do? Should I try it? Let's do this. We know this is a #1 solution across America, and we know that we're doing 2 for nearly the price of 1. Elsewhere, it's $30 gets you 1. We're getting 2 rooms in your house catered for less than $40. We'll send it to you. You just plug it in and then attach it to the TV. Use it for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 days. If you are missing cable, if you are not loving the experience, then return this to us and you've lost nothing. But I think the potential savings are huge. I think there's many, many of us out there who are now subscribing to a Netflix or a Hulu. And a lot of us are saying, well, I'm watching a lot of streaming stuff, so I don't need my cable stuff. I want my local channels. I want the big channels. This right here gives you those channels. You see? So it's exciting to try it. A lot of us are looking for a way to cut back in the new year and save money this year. This is one of the easiest ways. But because it's new, there are many, many, many of us who are a little bit nervous about it. Is it user-friendly? Is it difficult? Is it awkward? It really isn't. The only thing I would say, and even if you don't buy this one from us tonight, the reason why HSN chose Antop in terms of the brand is because their success story, their reviews, their credibility is through the roof. They have created a wonderful antenna system that just absolutely does the job. Bill, times are changing. That we know for a fact when it comes to TV.
And that's just it. We want to change it. Antop's one of the biggest leaders out there. I was just watching the end of the Grammys. It went a little late until 11 o'clock on CBS. And you know what? That was over the antenna, not via the cable box. I want to jump to local news, NBC. Remember, all these big channels need to provide an over-the-air wave signal by the federal government. They mandate it, because what if the cable goes out? What if, you know, the satellite goes down? You want to be protected. So I have the big local channels. I have, you know, HSN2, HSN. We have our favorites. And this is where you really got to flip the switch in your head. It's like, I love those channels, but I'm paying for them. Wait, I can get them for free?
Right.
And that's where you get it home. Easy 4-step setup. You all of a sudden start to scan for all the channels that you can get for free. Do you know, on average, the American household, we watch about 20 different channels. Yet we're paying for how many different channels?
It's ridiculous.
And that's really where you see what your neighborhood gets. And I gotta tell you, every household is gonna have a little different reception. I mean, if you're in a valley, it might be a little harder. If you're on a mountaintop, you might even get more range. That's why you gotta play around with the placement of it. But you're gonna be surprised. You just want the morning traffic and weather, boom. Go to your antenna, see what's happening, go to the big local stations.
And it's free, Bill, it's free.
That's just it. It's mandated to be free over the airwaves. And it's a better signal because it's not compressed. And so it's accessible, but a lot of us, we didn't cut the cord, we cut the antenna. And now that means we had to pay for what was coming through the cord. Now we have a different option. It's what old is actually new again because it works, it still works.
With everyone on the phone and ordering online, we have about 600 or 700 now left. So, I mean,
big game.
It's a compelling story because it really, it strikes a chord with what we're looking for right now. I do want to point out, what we have it on the, you can see it just here. This is on the stand, but you can also attach it to a wall, for example. You get the mountable tape. In fact, we're showing some great side-by-sides. You can have it the white side or the reverse, which is the black, or as Bill said, you can paint it. I mean, it's wafer thin, absolutely wafer thin. I just think it's the trying. I think for many of us, we want to give it a go. We want to see, do we miss it? Do we save a lot of money? If this doesn't work for you, you can return it to us. I think for the price tag at less than $40, I mean, it's $20 to have your living room covered, $20 to have the bedroom covered. The channels that you want to watch, you don't lose anything because you're still getting those main channels, the free channels, direct into your home without having to pay a cable bill.
Bill, it looks like we have rain coming.
Uh-oh, more rain?
Tell you.
No sunbathing tomorrow.
No sunbathing, but you know what? I didn't have to pay the cable to get that. I was able to get it in any room of the house that I had the antenna because it's my local news.
Right.
Because if you ever watch the national news, or they don't tell you your local traffic.
It needs to be relevant to you.
Unless it's really bad. And the thing is, you want to be connected locally, which you are connected. It's over the airwaves. It's a crisper, more vibrant signal. And when you think about it, these are all the big names. This is NBC and CBS. So whether it's sports, your late night talk shows, they're going to be there. And every household's going to get a different signal, a different connection in terms of reception. So like right here, we have about 58 channels.
So this will this be how it appears at home?
This is actually based on the LG TV that it's on.
Okay, so my TV would show it in a different way.
A different channel lineup, exactly. And a different amount of options too. Because remember, here at HSN, we're finding about 50 channels. When I went home, our director wanted me to go back to hockey, our producer. And the thing is, we go back over here, we can go back to sports. Okay. See, there's something here for everybody, which is awesome. But more importantly, it is a free, easy to set up way to be connected. And what's gonna happen is every household will be a little different. I told you, my place, I scanned it the first time, I got about 30 channels. I rearranged it, I found the sweet spot, I got 12 channels. I'm like, okay, we're not gonna leave it there. So then you have that 10-foot cable, which is awesome. So you really can get range and height and distance. And then I finally settled and found a place, I got about 40 channels. My mom's guest room got about 60. We're getting about 50 in the studio. You can plug it in, which is great because that activates this bypass, which gives you a more connected, more crisp signal. Because maybe you have that one channel which is kind of coming in, but you turn on that amplifier, it's gonna make it less pixelated and sharper, which you're gonna appreciate. And remember, it's reversible. And think of it this way. It's spread out like open arms because if you're trying to catch a ball or catch a signal, you really wanna spread out your arms. You can catch more, right? You're gonna be able to get more signal and broadcast. But truly, get it home. Try it in the guest room. Try it in the kitchen TV. If you don't get enough channels, you can always send it back or play around with it a bit. Antop stands by it. And you're gonna love the customer support they give you too.
You know who got one of these? Who could though, because you get two. Phoebe in Florida.
Oh.
Phoebe, welcome to the show. You with Bill and Adam. How are you tonight?
Fine, how are you?
Oh, we're good, Phoebe. Talk to us. Are you looking to save some money on that cable bill?
Yeah, for my son. He lives in the woods in Leesburg.
Ah.
Actually, great point. It's perfect for people on RVs and on boats because they can still get those signals.
Right, he lives in an RV. He's a wildlife firefighter.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
And it cost him like $60 a month just for internet, and he can't get any channels, so I'm hoping this will work up there for him.
Bill, any advice, anything we need to know?
Oh, well, that's just it. You got to get it home and you got to play with it because you see where it's going to fit best. Sometimes it's right up against the window, but you know, he's probably going to get something because with that amplifier, you get more range in terms of grabbing more signals. Do you know you're on
Even if he
TV?
gets 3 channels, is better than no channels.
Exactly.
That's just it. And they're free. It's really just get it home and see what's out there for free.
Oh, Phoebe,
Yeah, you get
well, we
tired
hope.
of Netflix and Hula, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Phoebe, we hope he loves it. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us this evening.
Okay, and you have a very good evening.
Thank you, Phoebe.
Bye.
Well, that was a great example as to somebody that will benefit from this. Phoebe's son out there in the woods doing an amazing job. I mean, really, think about your home, your place, your location. You gotta try this. This is the first time we've ever presented anything like it, certainly at this type of value, and the price has come so way down because more and more people are doing it. And it's funny because Phoebe just gave the price of the $60 that her son was paying. That is the amount. I think a lot of us out there in TV land are paying $60 every single month for what? This will be free forever once you bought it.
Adam,
we only have 300 left. If you want it, you got to call
You're
now.
on TV for free.
Look, I'm
And that's just
famous,
it. I
Bill.
found Adam on TV. And the other thing I want to reiterate, if you were to go out in retail and look for this Antop antenna, it's going to range anywhere between $30 to $50 for one antenna. So she has a gift for her son, then she has one for herself. It's really a nice way to break it up for other people because you have a gift one, get one, but more importantly, maybe you have 2 TVs. Realize you have that 45 miles in range. You have that omnidirectional reception, which is awesome. Built-in 4G LT filter block, which is great because if you ever had those signal receptions with cordless phones and all that, not gonna happen. And then more importantly, I just really appreciate the fact that it's reversible, paintable, the 10-foot cable, and it will work with your Ultra 4K reception out there too.
Guys, we are thrilled that you've loved this. Please leave some feedback when you get it. We want to know what you think. Leave a review online at hsn.com. Bill's going to stay with us for our very next item. Talking of great electronics, we have some wonderful things available online. If you're in the mood for great TV, how about a new Samsung TV? This is the 4K. It's a curved television, so it's a more immersive experience. And it even comes with an official Samsung 2-year warranty. Now, you could choose one of 3 sizes. There is a 49-inch, a 55-inch, or a 65-inch. All of them are on free shipping, and all of them are on 6 flexible payments. So to give you an example, you could do the 65-inch and get it home right now for under $200. I'll tell you what I like about this TV. Because that TV has access to streaming services like Netflix and Hulu, you could buy that TV and the antennas we just did and cut the cable or the cord completely. Oh, look at this today's special too. This is our MacBook Pro. It is $1499.95, free shipping and handling, and 6 flexible payments. 600-634 is the item number if you'd like to order an Apple product that everybody is going crazy for. This is, you know, Apple at its best, but we are one of the only places in America where you can get Apple on FlexPay. So definitely, if somebody in the family has been looking to start the new year with the best of the best technology, this is going to be a great way to go. 600-634. Don't forget, we are now just 40 minutes away from a huge announcement. Do you know what it is, Bill?
No.
No, I can't tell you
stick
what.
around.
Don't ask me.
Okay.
Did you just drop something?
I did, excuse me.
I'll cover while you grab it. Nobody saw. At midnight tonight, a huge announcement. We're making a product and a statement that I will make in reference to this product that has never been spoken in our 40-year history. I can't even imagine what the response will be to it when I tell you, but if you want to save money, you've got to be here at midnight. We're only a little bit away from it, so it's worth staying up for. Okay, we want to introduce you to Magic Muse. I've never been able to get my hands on this because Bill's always sold it out in other airings and other shows. Truly wireless earbuds are all the rage. Everybody wants them because there's no cords, there's no tangles, there's no messes. I can be working out, I could be on an airplane, I could be walking around my house and have basically earbuds that are easy, simple, and small, comfortable, and completely wire-free. But this is a whole new ballgame because this completely wireless set of earbuds comes with a charging station that not only charges my earbuds on the go, but also can work as a mobile phone charger. You know when we do the portable power banks? This works as a portable power bank as well. We are airing this for the final time at our New Year's price. So this is the last chance you'll be able to get it at a further $10 off. Normally retail is $80. Our price is $60. Tonight it's just under $50. We're doing free shipping and 3 flex pay. Just to quickly go over the colors so you know what's left. And producer Steve, correct me if I'm wrong. If you want the blue, I have a little over 400. And if you want the black, a little over 800. So your best bet is the black. If you do want blue, call sooner rather than later. Bill, this is obviously another hot ticket item, truly.
Well, that's just it, because we've heard about Truly Wireless being out there, which was exciting, except, you know, this is what Truly Wireless has been for the last few years, and there's still wires and there's still cables, and this on its own costs about $100. And the other ones that are Truly Wireless out there, guess what? They were in the $100 to $200 price range. Right. They didn't recharge. They didn't have the phenomenal battery life. Yet, meanwhile, this is the size of a dime, yet you're not sacrificing for that quality of audio. We give you customizable tips, pause and play. Those other ones that can be close to $200, 90 minutes of playback, an hour and a half. 4 to 5 hours of playback. And the cool part about it is, once you've heard that music or done that airplane ride for 4.5 hours, you put it back in the case. It stays in the case, so it doesn't fall out, doesn't get lost. But also, can you see those 4 lights? It's gonna recharge them. It'll recharge your earphones 4 to 5 times, which is great. And when these don't light up anymore, you take it back into the house, and then you recharge the whole brick. And by the way, the brick itself, if you're traveling, it's about the size of a credit card, an upside down credit card. But it's the size of a credit card. These are the size of a dime. You're not sacrificing for any performance, which is great, because I can still pause and play, take a telephone call, and that's really what we want at the end of the day. We want versatile, we want magical, we want private. Because, you know, so I'm sure it's the same thing. Your son's in the back seat of the car and he's listening to music and you're like, oh, how many times do we have to hear the song? Or you want to take a phone call privately, you don't want to put it on speakerphone. Magic Muse allows you to really have that comfortable fit, because you see, I'm wearing it right now, you wouldn't know. And more importantly, a lot of people are like, oh, is it going to fall out? It's staying in my ear. So whether I'm doing my calisthenics, chasing the kids, or just even wearing one at a time, people like that too.
Yeah.
Because maybe I'm a cyclist and I want to hear traffic, or I'm a kid walking to school and I want to make sure, you know, they can hear traffic around them, or the train crossing guard. They can wear one at a time. Or have you ever been this way, where it's like, oh, Mom, I want you to hear this song. And you're like sharing earphones and you have to be how close for how long? Awkward. You can actually share with a partner or spouse or friend one headphone and another headphone and listen to the same podcast, audiobook, voicemail. It all sounds better, because when you think about your tablets, Android, Apple, PCs, all that stuff, the speakers are so small.
Tiny.
But when they're in your ear and on you, it really brings up a large sound.
But there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of confusion with what to buy, because you can go to any store in America and they've got all these cordless, wireless, earbuds, headphones all over the place, racks and racks of them. And what's sad is that a lot of reviews are terrible on some of these brands. What's been really good about Magic Muse is that the reviews, since we started airing them a couple months ago, have been so strong, so compelling. People typically, what happens is when they open it, when they get it home and they open the box and they see it and they touch it, they're amazed at the quality. I mean, the all-metal body, the exterior casing feels good. The actual earphone itself, the earbud, is light as a feather, but also incredibly well engineered, so it's going to fit so comfortably in the ear. Yes, you can take and receive phone calls. Yes, it's got the built-in microphone. Yes, you've got the different ear tips as well, depending on the size of your inner ear canal. It's just a great product. And of course, the thing that really sells it above the convenience is the satisfaction of the quality of the music, the power, the depth of the bass, the clarity that's being delivered. Now, you can get this same quality, no doubt about it. Many, many brands are doing it, but they're expensive. So the $100 price tag, the $200 price tag, it kind of gets up there. We have 7 minutes left, and the only kind of catalyst to order this, and the reason to order this tonight, is just that we're at the end of the run with our pricing. So our New Year's price is a temporary price break, and this is the last chance to be able to get it at that. So Bill will be bringing these back in about 3 weeks or so, but they will be at the normal price of $59.95, and at $59.95 they are still worth every single penny. I'm thinking Valentine's Day, maybe somebody's got a birthday, would make a great gift. Again, you're getting a lot for a lot less. And Bill, it's not still too late, is it? It's not too late to still talk about the new year, new you if you're starting to exercise.
Not at all. I mean, sometimes we think it's going to be the sneakers and that nice, new tank top. No, sometimes you need audio. Sometimes you need a little bit of music, a little entertainment. I got to tell you, I can't last on a treadmill if I don't have my tablet with me to watch a game or play, something to keep me occupied. So right over here, I want to pause it. I can actually just go grab my Magic Muse and pause the video. I can get up and walk away because I don't have to be plugged in. Because back in the day, this is as far as we could get. And if I was wearing these around the office, they knew what I was doing. When you have Magic Muse, it is so convenient and powerful because you think about the range. I'm gonna pause it, because guess what? I'm gonna get up and go grab some coffee or go grab, some hot chocolate or get cozy on the couch. And then when I pop them in my ear, the speakers are better. The speakers are so small on this, and I have to sit so close, whether it's, my tablet or my phone. It's like, wait, what was that? What was that voicemail? When the speaker's right here, it sounds better and bigger. So I'm gonna back up, because I want you to realize, I'm gonna press play on my movie, and my movie's gonna start playing. I'm hearing Diana Ross tell her biography. I'm not bothering Adam next to me. I can hear, ooh. Now I want to dance like Diana.
Favorite came in.
Oh, it's Joe Harrison's favorite song. We were singing this earlier. And the thing is, it's private, because there's also a value to that. Sometimes, it's like you sit on the couch with the whole family and the kids are Snapchatting and making videos, and you're like, enough already, I want to watch my program. When they have a set of headphones they're cool like this, because it's not the big bulky, it's not what's 3 years old and still could cost $100. And what I also appreciate about it, we have, we love those portable batteries, because,
For the phones?
Exactly.
Sure.
We go out and buy these because, we travel around, we need juice in the car or somewhere at the doctor's office. We give you an adapter. This adapter comes with it and actually allows you to reverse the charge from your Magic Muse. So I can plug in this adapter and it's going to start to charge my phone or my tablet. So it doesn't just charge your earbuds. It has the power to charge up your portable devices. But those other bricks that are out there, they don't have headphones. They don't have pause and play and allow you to take your telephone calls. It's really get it home, see why people have been so excited about it. The biggest reason, if you ask me, it's truly the value. Because there are other brands that are out there, but literally $150, $200 with, a bigger name maybe, but not all the specs, not the the bigger name, 90 minutes of playback with an earphone. You get 4 hours and it recharges it 4 to 5 times.
Everybody wants this type of technology because it makes life better.
Yep.
Because you aren't tangled mess anymore, trying to undo the mess. You're not tethered. It's complete freedom. It's convenience. Maybe you love to listen to Audible or podcasts, or you're playing games on the phone, or you're fed up with the kids playing games and you're hearing all the noise. You're just looking for some great earbuds. These deliver everything. I think when Bill mentions that the charging base, and these are just magnetic, so they just pop in like that and they stay in there. But when Bill says that this is a 2-in-1, that not only is it charging the wireless earbuds, but also this can work as a phone charger, that's wonderful. So now we're carrying this around and we have a 2-in-1. So if my phone starts to die, well, now I could just reboost it with this. Last moments of our price break, the blue is nearly sold out. I have just over 200 now remaining. It's a beautiful, nice, rich blue. It looks great. And of course, there's the classic black. You talk about high fidelity sound. You talk ultra chic. You got it. Small as a dime. I mean, really small as a dime. I think what you said as well, Bill, and you can see the size there, what you said about, you know, a lot of us are on the phone a lot. We're chatterboxes,
Totally.
right? You might be walking around the kitchen, you might be cooking, you might be cleaning, you might be ironing. You can have these in
Easily.
and be talking on the phone.
And that's what we want. We want to have that option of being able to not be tethered. I mean, I would get a pair for my sister because you know what happens? She puts me on speakerphone,
Right.
and then she's running around to the refrigerator, to the stove, and she's cutting in and out. Oh,
Is that her now?
I want to take a telephone call. Guess what? I hit the button right on here, and I can take that telephone call. Pop it in my ear. Microphone is right here. Microphone's not on the desk or, you know, wherever you put the phone, so it's easy to just be connected. You can wear one at a time. You can wear both at the same time and get that full stereo sound. So much better than the speakers that are in the tablets and phones.
Yeah.
And realize, these work with Android, they work with Samsung, I mean,
everything.
Apple, it doesn't matter. But it's better audio, it's better listening experience, and it's not just smartphones. It's tablets, computers, televisions with Bluetooth technology. You can pair them with that as well.
But Bill, don't you think, because I know you're kind of a headphone guy here on HSN and an earbud guy, but the quality of this is above and beyond.
Some we have brought in and they're a little lighter in weight.
Sure.
They're plastic-like. Not with this. You have that nice metallic finish. You feel the quality. You see it. And the thing is, they're the size of a dime, yet pause and play microphone built in. And remember, other ones out there, 90 minutes of playback.
Yes.
You're getting 4 to 5 hours of playback. I put them back in here. They're not going to fall out, so it's great. This is their case. We actually also give you a carrying pouch, which is awesome too. But it will recharge those headphones 4 to 5 times. And you see your fuel gauge right there, those 4 lights. When that drains down to 1 light, you bring it back inside and you recharge this. But more importantly, I love the fact that here's my Magic Muse adapter. I'm going to pop this in, and I'm going to try to do this backwards. But boom, I just pop that in, and now it's actually recharging my phone. So it recharges your headphones, it recharges your phones. That in and of itself is remarkable. But to have the privacy of audio, not having to walk around the office like this because I don't want to miss a phone call, and they know what I'm doing. The ladies also say it messes up the hair. It actually messes up my hair too. But the thing is, we want the comfort and convenience. Wear one at a time, wear both, have that stereo sound right on our ears, bigger, better, stays in place. Like it just popped into my ear. We give you customizable ear tips so you really can have that noise isolation experience. Because you see, you can even have the tips like this.
Sure.
So that's great if you're like, right there, the active lifestyle so you really want to stay in, or the right snug fit so it helps drown out the background sound, but gives you better audio. That's what Magic Muse is all about.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh,
As
my pleasure.
always, so good. It's brilliant.
And this is the only show of the day.
This is it, it's over.
That's it.
Well, it's been a good run, though, on the Magic Muse. We've had a wonderful, wonderful reaction to it at the very special price break. This is your last chance to be able to get it. Stay right there for yours. A lot of folks wanted to get the Antop antenna. We have less than 200 now remaining. Congratulations. It's a way to cut the cord. It's a way to cut the cable. It's a way to say enough's enough of the big bills. 2 of them means the living room and the bedroom, 2 rooms of the house. Easy and simple setup. Free shipping, 3 flex pay. We recommend this so much so. It's a wonderful way to start the new year and to save some money. Okay, in 27 minutes, I'll be making a huge announcement. I'll say this to you. The product that we're gonna do at midnight for this launch, everybody needs it, but nobody likes to buy it. And what we will say at midnight is a game changer, it's a life changer, it's a money saver, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be, they were in here earlier and they were saying that what they planned, again, I'm not telling you what it is, but I will tell you this, The offer that they're going to do, their aim is to do it one time per year only. It's a product that won't go into regular circulation. It will just be a today's special, bada bing, bada boom, gone. Okay, so that's 26 minutes away. Let's move on to this. A new year, new phones. Oh, it's about time. When was the last time we bought some nice new phones? Look at these phones. Who's got rose gold phones at home? You do. You will in a few moments when we show you the amazing features. A lot of us are struggling with phones that are honestly old, that have very poor battery life, that have very poor reception, that don't really have enough handsets, so we don't cover every room in the house. We're going to do our best-selling phones of all time. Yeah, we've sold 250,000 of these phones, over 1,300 reviews. I can tell you, just one phone alone, just one of these handsets would typically be $50. Just one of them. We're doing an entire 4-pack for $99.95. So here's the scoop. I'm going to say it right out of the gate. And producer Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, if it's changed since before I went on air. If you want the rose gold, I have about 360 is telling me, 360 total. If you would like the champagne, we have 500 there or thereabouts. And if you, do we have any navy? Is there any navy? There's a few of the navy. This is the navy here, the contrast, you see it, look. Navy, and it's like a navy and silvery champagne. I'm deepest in this color. I'm deepest in this color. Let's dig in. My good friend Laurie Leland is here. Laurie Leland.
Hi,
Did you see that number, 250,000?
I know. This is our most popular home phone brand and style we've ever offered in our history here at HSN.
I can see why.
And we've been doing this 40 years, as you all know. But here's the great thing about this. Maybe you wanted to upgrade your home phones following the first of the year because you're refreshing things in your home. But maybe one of your New Year's resolutions was to keep in touch with mom a little bit more, call her a little bit more often, and you need a great phone to be able to do that. This is fully loaded from Panasonic, the global leader when it comes to home phone technologies. Look at how gorgeous that rose gold is.
That's a wow.
We love the beautiful colors, the champagne, stunning, the navy, absolutely beautiful. The biggest backlit screens we offer, nearly 2-inch backlit screens. Right. All of your numerical keys are all glowing and backlit as well. Hard to tell here in the bright studio, but everything glows, so it's incredibly easy to see. And you have all the bells and whistles. And this is also a whole home solution with 4 handsets coming your way. So you can spread these out through your entire home and you're never running for the phone any longer because you have these everywhere. You only need the one phone jack for your main base station, and then wherever you have power, you are going to be able to place that handset. So we love that. By the way, with your corded handset, you'll never lose it because it's attached. So that's really nice too. You're getting talking caller ID here. You're getting one of the biggest screens we've ever offered. This is about 3.5 inches on the main base station. Listen to that nice loud speakerphone. So if you want to talk hands-free, you can do that on every single handset with one of the loudest speakerphones we've ever offered. And then I just want you to see one of my most favorite of all time features. This set does everything, but check it out. Dedicated call blocking button, not to block 1 or 2 calls, not to block 5 or 6 calls, to block 250 names and numbers. And can I remind you, this is a political year. This is a re-election season. So later on this year, you're going to be getting a lot of calls, the robocallers. Don't forget about the scam callers. There are a lot of people out there trying to scam folks out of their money. They'll call you on your home phone, try to convince you you have a problem that's going to cost you money. You don't have to put up with it when you can very simply and easily block that call. You never have to think about it ever again.
Guys, they are telling me, and obviously there's people that wanted the rose gold from last time. You don't need to race to the phone if you want the navy, or honestly at this moment the champagne. But if you do want this one, run, do not walk. There is a lot of action on that rose gold. Just to make this really easy, because there is a lot that we can share with you on this. Our best-selling set of phones are now more advanced than ever. They have the call blocker, which Laurie said, we normally sell call blockers by themselves at about $60. Decked 6.0 technology, which is better noise reduction, better quality, better clarity, more security. We've all got gadgets and gizmos at home and they kind of interfere a lot. This is a phone that gives you better battery life than ever before. So you don't always have to remember to put it back on the cradle. It's always good to do it, but this is going to last longer and longer and longer and a better range. So if you're going outside into the garden, into the yard, it's going to still keep on working. Just on those basic features alone, it's going to be a wonderful upgrade. Remember the pricing. One of these is $50.
True.
So one handset is $50. We're doing and you can see it online right now for the $49.95 and the free shipping. We're doing a 4-pack for $99.95, again with the free shipping and the 4 flex pay. Okay, if you want the rose gold, fewer now than 200. So this is exciting. It is a gorgeous color.
It's gorgeous. So this is so much more decorator friendly than phones we've offered in the past.
Yeah.
And look at the giant screen here. That talking caller ID.
HSN.
Look, HSN's calling.
I love that company.
So this is a great feature.
From HSN.
When you subscribe to Caller ID service, it simply means you're not running for a phone call you don't want to take.
Right.
So it's late at night and work is calling.
Yes.
Here's what I think we'll do. I think we're going to send that to the answering machine.
I think that's okay.
And all we do is not answer, and it goes directly to the answering machine.
Nice.
So if it's at dinner time, maybe you want to...
Just calling to see if we're still on for lunch.
Oh, it's
tomorrow.
Annie. Okay.
You should have answered.
We could have answered. Okay, it's Annie. So we love to talk to her. But here's the beautiful thing. We didn't have to run into that base station to listen to that message as we were screening it. You can screen from any of the individual handsets. You can also set up and dedicate those silent times. So if you don't want to accept calls during dinner, you don't have to. You also have your message counter right here. So it's going to show you when you walk into your home exactly how many new messages you have. I love that feature. Oh, and I haven't even told you the best part. This system will actually call you on a dedicated number to play your message to you.
Brilliant.
So if you have ever put your cell phone number on your home phone and now you're getting a bunch of spam numbers on your cell phone, you don't have to do that any longer. If you have ever missed a call because they were calling your home number instead of your cell phone, you never have to worry about that. You never have to check messages anymore. Are you a checker where you call in and check to see if someone has left you a message on your home line? You never have to worry about that because this system will call you on a dedicated number. Could be your cell phone, could be your work phone, and you are going to be able to hear that message back the second it happens, which keeps you connected. I love that.
Right, and it's just a good investment because, you know, we love our home phones. We love the convenience, we love the comfort, we love the safety. You know, you're on your cell phone and you're on for a while and it gets so hot. It gets so hot, like sizzling. This is a better way to talk for longer periods of time. We love our home phones for the safety and security of having that landline. I don't know what, considering the price is so low to get a whole phone makeover, there's no need to make do with, you know, a subpar set of phones. And listen, most of us have had our home phones for many, many years. I mean, we just do. We hold on to them.
Sure.
You know, the reality is they're a lot better now. Home phones, the technology, Panasonic is #1 in the world, so more people choose the Panasonic brand than any other when it comes to home phones. Home phones are better in 2018 than they were in 1998. There is no question about it. The longer life battery, the better range, the better integrity of the call, the quality of the call, frustration-free, no white noise. It just sounds better, is better. What I like about this is that we've got that main base station with a digital answering machine. We've got that beautiful big screen display. I've got a phone in every room if I want it. I've got the freedom and convenience of Panasonic's best.
Absolutely. You've got a 100 name and number phone book. We love that. Look at the easy to use menu. You simply touch menu and you're scrolling through all of the cool features here. This has sound detection. So you can use this as a baby monitor, or if you want to set this up in your home to listen in on your teenagers or to listen in on the workers that are in your home, maybe refreshing the tile, whatever they're doing, you're going to be able to set it to do that. So I'm going to set this system to listen for sound. All you do is place this handset into the room that you want to listen in on, and as soon as sound is detected, it'll call you on the other phone that you designate, or you can have it call you on your cell phone.
Fantastic.
So you could be listening in to what's going on in and around your home throughout the entire day, and I can listen for as long as I want. I can put it on speakerphone. Maybe it's my little baby boy who calls to me in the morning, Mommy, and I want to make sure I hear him. This is a great way to make sure he's really up and at him before I go and get him out of his bed in the morning. It's such a cool device. And like I said, maybe you want to listen in because you've got people in working, or maybe your teenagers are not supposed to be watching TV when they get home from school. If you hear the TV, you're going to get that phone call. You're going to be able to listen into that room even when you're away from home.
And that call blocker, the feature, that value is huge. Robocalls, nuisance calls, the ex-girlfriend, boyfriend that you don't want to speak to ever again.
Right.
You can block them if you want.
Block them.
Block away. I mean, seriously, it's a great, great feature. The battery backup up to 7 hours. These are all the features that we want. Because we've only got 5 or 6 minutes left, I just want to show you the 3 colors real fast. The rose gold needs no introduction. Sell out quantity now. Last chance if you want to get the rose gold. It's spectacular. Here is what we're calling champagne.
So it has that brown faceplate on the champagne. Gorgeous styling here. Isn't that pretty? Some other home phones really feel industrial. These really feel welcoming and warm and very decorator friendly. me. And then the navy has the navy blue faceplate. And I'll just adjust it a little bit so you can see it. Look at when that catches the light, how gorgeous that is. And then all the individual handsets have just that little touch of navy as well.
So this is what they're telling me. This one will not sell out tonight, but the champagne and the rose are last call. Don't forget the navy. The navy's really nice as well. It is just that hint of blue.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with the navy.
These are beautiful.
But these two, number 1 and number 2 right now. People loving these ones.
And you've got your direct dial buttons right here. So 1, 2, 3 right there. Built-in intercom. If we have time, I'll show that to you as well. And then look what I've done. I've actually unplugged this phone from power. So typically in our homes, when we have these cordless handsets and the power goes out, you can't place or receive phone calls.
Right.
So it's a real problem, especially...
HSN.
Oh, HSN's calling. Maybe it's Annie again. So all of my features are working. Talking caller ID is working. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, girl. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Adam and I are ready to take you out to lunch on Tuesday.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Great. It's a
My
date.
treat. We love Annie.
He's buying.
know,
Ooh,
it's
think
a
of a
miracle.
fancy place. He's gonna buy.
Burger
Let's make
King.
a good place. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Maybe a glass of wine.
Anything for you.
Okay, great. I love it. I'm so glad we answered that call. So all of the features still work even when the power goes out, when you have that landline at home. That gives you great peace of mind, gives you great sense of security. I know when we all evacuated for the hurricanes, a lot of us, we were very thankful to have homes to go back to. When we did get back into our homes, we didn't have power for days.
True.
So to have that battery backup is really, really an important feature for so many of us in inclement weather and bad areas where things happen. You can stay connected and be at ease with that.
If you look online, and it'll take you a long time, but there's I wrote it down. 1,358 reviews. And the majority,
nearly perfect.
Yeah, the perfect 5 stars. So it gives you some idea of the passion behind this particular set. It is our biggest and best-selling set of home phones ever in our history. Ultimately, we've not always done them in these fancy dancy colors, and that's why I think there's a lot of folks interested and intrigued tonight. It gives you enough phones for the house. It's an upgrade in every respect, and it's time. If you struggle through a phone call to your loved ones, to mom, to dad, to your son, to your daughter, to your grandkids, and it is hard to hear them, or that volume button just won't go up enough. It just doesn't ever seem to get loud enough. Let's get some new phones that go louder, that are brighter, with bigger screens, and easier to use, period.
And better battery life, too. So 13 hours of nonstop talk on this system, and then 12 days of standby. So you know what that means? Our households are very busy. We're very active. We don't always have time to get these phones back on the base stations to charge. This could be lost in the couch cushions.
Sure.
This handset for nearly 2 weeks, and when you reach for it again, when you do finally retrieve it, it will still have power on it up to almost 2 weeks later, 12 days of standby time. And by the way, if you do happen to lose your phone, you've got your little locator right here, so you're gonna be able to simply and easily find those phones, which I think is really nice. And with a built-in intercom, which is one of the coolest things as well, you are gonna be able to intercom from room to room. So it's a much more civilized way of saying, hey, dinner's ready, than screaming down the hallway. That's one of the other great features with this. You can communicate to any of the phones anywhere in your home without yelling. It is so nice, and it is so easy to use. You simply go into your intercom just like this, and you can intercom to any of the individual handsets. We've named them all. Or you can intercom to all of them. Maybe you want to let the whole household know that dinner's ready.
It's like an
You're going to be able to do that. Isn't that so cool?
It sounds so good.
And one of the really cool features to this, we have this amazing caller. He always calls in. He's had this set for a while now. I wish I could think of his name. Can't quite think of it. But he said he loves that you can put your phone numbers in different groups. So this is I think it is Stephen.
Is it Stephen?
I think it is Stephen. 100 name and number phone book here, but you can put them into groups. So when they call in, they have their own ringer.
Oh, nice.
So you know. And then, of course, with the talking caller ID, you'll always know exactly who's calling. And then call blocking. Yeah. Really, really important feature.
Say it again. It's so vital.
Okay, so Panasonic, global leader, they've actually incorporated this feature for quite some time. Problem was, it only blocked about 20, 30 calls, some of the other systems we used to offer, and it was buried in a menu.
Right.
With this dedicated call blocking button on every single handset, it's easily accessible, and you're gonna be able to, with the touch of it's private caller, pass. I'm gonna touch block call, and yes, nope, no thank you.
Goodbye.
And that person, even though it's a blocked number, has now been added to my blocked list. So you never, ever have to deal with your ex or that crazy neighbor or family member, whoever is driving you crazy. You don't have to deal with them. Or maybe you make up. Maybe he sends flowers.
I love you, Rihanna.
I know. You can always unblock. It's so easy to do. And you never worry about being scammed. Someone trying to get money out of your pocket, you simply touch that button and you never have to deal with those crazy individuals ever again.
It can be harrowing when you're speaking to somebody that you don't want to speak to, or a nuisance caller or a
right.
robocall.
You don't know what to do. You have to come up with something to say. Nope. You just push the button and you are off that call and you never have to deal with them ever again.
15 minutes from our big announcement. Do you know what the announcement is?
I might have talked to a few people.
She knows, she knows.
I'm ready to shop. I'm just going to say I'm ready to shop.
It's big, it's big.
It's cool.
One more special item to do next. We'll see you after this.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN. Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. Say hello to something new. New is smart. New is gorgeous. New is delicious. New is so you. Shop now and discover the perfect new for you.
Nearly here, 11 minutes till we reveal the big news, the big announcement. But before we do it, something really important to finish off this hour. So many of us neglect the one thing in our home that kind of controls everything. When you have a router that's a few years old, it's not up to par with what we need to feed all of our devices, all of our gadgets and gizmos. We are really excited to launch tonight our best value ever on our TP-Link AC1900. This is, I know you've seen this in the magazines and the TV shows and a lot of commercials about it. You're looking at a touch screen. Yeah, this is the user-friendly, easiest to set up router you've ever seen in your life. But even above and beyond that, it is going to make sure that the internet in your home is as fast as it can possibly be. Now, we know already from reviews that have come through that people love this router because of this. It is easy and simple to set up. The minute you get it home, you follow the on-screen display and it will guide you through, because many of us have never ever bought a router. Many of us simply rent a router from our cable company and are spending a lot of money doing it. We're at $119, it's free shipping, it's 5 flexible payments. We're gonna kind of dig into it. I have 900 of these or 950 of these to go around. My good friend and one of our new electronics experts, Mr. Justin Smith, is here tonight. Justin, sir, good to see you.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Justin, it is true. You said it, I said it. We neglect the router in our home.
We do. You know, it's not your internet that's slow. It's not your devices that are slow. It is your routers that are slow. And this TP-Link router is so beautiful. I love the mosaic design on it right here. And as you can see, it's something you're gonna wanna display.
Yeah.
And it has this beautiful technology in the touchscreen that we're all used to with our tablets, with our smartphones. And the beautiful thing about the touchscreen is that everything is housed locally right here.
Yes.
You don't have to go to a website. You don't have to download or pay for any extra apps.
Right.
You don't have to download and get on some extra user account.
It's confusing.
It's so confusing. Everything is housed right here. You don't need a PC to set it up.
Right.
Everything's right there. It keeps the confusion down. It's simple. It gives you easy access to parental controls, guest network. All of your Wi-Fi controls are right here with easy setup. Now, did you know that the average household in America is now running a router that is probably about 5 years old? It's refurbished technology. Now, that was great technology a few years ago when
it's antique now.
It's antique. We only had, one device. But now we have, every household has about 14 devices running at any given time. My wife and I, we have probably 9 or 12 running, and it's just her and I. And more than likely, you aren't getting the internet that you're paying for from your cable company. You're probably getting a small percentage of that. It's like you've bought the big Supreme pizza, but you're only getting maybe a couple slices.
It's not right and it's not fair.
That's right, because the router is the vehicle that you're using to bring the internet into your home in the form of radio waves. That's known as your Wi-Fi. But the vehicle you have simply can't keep up with today's modern speeds.
I suppose as well, one of the other big things, to your point, Justin, is that, we're delivering faster performance and we're delivering a broader performance. There are a lot of us that live day after day after day with the heartache of dead spots, dead zones. The area in our house, it's in the bedroom, it's in the living room, where we don't get any service at all.
That's right. You don't get any service at all. And the beautiful thing about this is this has one of the most powerful motors. That motor is also called your 1 gigahertz dual core processor. It's one of the most powerful motors available in a router today. And with that dual processor, that is going to enable you to power through multiple functions at the same time. So you come home and all you want to do is binge watch. All you want to do is binge watch your favorite Netflix TV show. But your husband and wife, they're downloading music, someone's gaming, your internet slows to a crawl. That's because your vehicle can't handle it. But with the 1 gigahertz dual core processor motor right here in the TP-Link AC1900, you have more than enough power to handle over 20 devices, full power, full speed, full reliability at any given time.
So if you're looking at this thinking, I should do it, I should try it, I should get it, let's send it to you. I actually did a quick search before the show and tried to find better pricing on the AC1900. I couldn't find it. We're $60 off our regular price. This is not one that's typically discounted because this is one of TP-Link's best sellers. I mean, this thing is a beast. It's a monster. So if you want to order it from us, we'd love to offer you a TP-Link product. I mean, they are a brand with a 2-year warranty that are truly world-renowned for their pioneering and not only patented technology, but just the way they make it so simple. When you choose TP-Link, there's 24/7, no-cost, lifetime tech support, live setup assistance. You've got in-house manufacturing and design. And obviously, with a flex pay of less than $24, it's brilliant. Just to show you, with everyone on the phone line, there's... Steve, what would you say? Because I can't really see it. We're going to show there's 1,000 or so with everyone on the phone line. Okay, fewer than 600 is saying. So bear that in mind as we keep going. I wonder if you could help with one big point, Justin, because for many of us, this is the first time we've ever bought a router. We have one at home, and that's where it's been. How do I set this up? So this box arrives. What do I do to my old router? How do I change it?
Well, that's just it. You're always updating your phones and your computers, right? So why not update the very thing that gives them the internet access? Now watch this. It's going to happen very quick. You ready? Now this right here, this is going to be your traditional router, your 5-year-old router that you're going to have in your house. Okay. Now, by the way, you're paying my area. I'm paying $10 a month for this. The TP-Link AC1900. You get it, you own it. You don't have to have any upgrade fees or anything. But you're gonna take this right here. This is an Ethernet cable. Looks like an oversized phone cord, right? You're gonna take that and you're going to simply plug it in right to the back of the pre-labeled, it says internet right there. All you do is plug it in. Guess what? You are now a certified computer technician, Adam.
My mom will be proud.
And then you just press power, and get this, within 1 minute, you press this quick setup button right here, and it is going to take you through a few quick prompts to set up your passwords. It's going to encrypt all your data for you to keep you safe, and you are up and running on the fastest network available with this TP-Link router.
Okay, so that's the selling point. This is the only router that we've done ever on HSN with a touch screen, with a display screen, where Justin's not had to, as he said, download an app, go to a computer, use any kind of other device to get this going. The other thing that I read, Justin, there was a lot of reviews talking about the magnificent guest settings, parental settings. People love these extra features.
That's right. The guest network is so important because my nephew, he's 10 years old. He's always downloading apps and games. He doesn't care if he gets a virus on his computer or his tablet, but he comes into my house. What I do is I set up a safe barrier. I put him on this guest network right here so that he's not going to bring that virus in and infect any of the devices that are on my network. Smart. I can, in a sense, quarantine him. Okay. Same thing if you run a business out of your house, you have people coming over, you're gonna wanna put them on the guest network, keeping all of your devices safe. One of the great things about this guest network here is you can set that password to change daily, weekly, monthly. How often do you have somebody come over to your house and they're saying, hey, Adam, what's your password? And you got to search 10 minutes. Oh, man, where's my password now? I have no idea where my password is. But it's right here, always displayed. And another great thing is this is going to give you one of the most powerful home networks available because of that dual-core processor. And these 3 antennas here, right here, they're dual-band antennas. They are going to give you superior range, superior power. They are going to encompass 4,000 square feet, okay? So with that 4,000 square feet, it is going to get you out to your Arlo cameras outside, right? Because you want to get safety. You don't want to have intermittent. It's going to keep you safe out there. Now, what you're seeing here on the right, that's going to be your old technology, your 2.4 gigahertz. It's like your old dusty dirt road. Sure. But it's also going to see there your 5 gigahertz. That's your open freeway right there. And this is going to be able to handle both technologies, just in case you have a device that can only handle the old technology, but it also handles the new technology. One more great thing, Adam, it's remarkable. This also has beamforming technology.
Loaded. Okay.
Traditional Wi-Fi routers, like this old dusty one over here on my right, what those do is they set up a traditional form of a small Wi-Fi band, right? And if you're in it, you get the internet. If you're not, you don't. But with beamforming technology, it basically throws out a high-powered, amplified beam of Wi-Fi to your device. It lassos around that device, and it follows you around the house. So if you're walking around your house and you're streaming on your tablet, it's not going to buffer. You're not going to lose any signal. You're going to have range, speed. You're never going to lose that signal with the beamforming technology.
I mean, it's pretty hard not to be intrigued to see the difference it would make. We know for a fact what Justin's saying is 100% true and accurate. Our lives have changed over the past few years. We have more devices, we have more things, and it's all feeding off that router. But if you've not changed that router, if you've not upgraded that router, it's running slower. It can't cope with everything that you're trying to get from it. So when you upgrade to something like this, we're going from 0 to 60. I mean, this is a huge difference. Now, HSN doesn't do a lot of routers. We'll only typically do a router when we can have a great value and price. This is the AC1900 at $119.95. So we're at a mega deal. We're only 2.5 minutes away from our huge announcement. If you are just joining us, we're about to say something that's never been said before on HSN television in 40 years. I don't think it's been said on any network ever before, so I can't wait to share that with you. It's going to be big. This is a kind of nudge in the right direction when it comes to upgrading your home this year, whether it's for work, whether it's for play, whether it's for fun, maybe it's for money, maybe it's savings. Justin said about that one, spending $10 a month every month. Why would you, but we do it because that's what they offer us, but we don't realize we can just buy our own.
Right, the cable guy comes in and he sets up this old antiquated router, and we don't realize that we actually have a choice. This thing is old. Most of the time they're refurbished. They're over 5 years old. They simply don't have the power to keep up on today's signals. The difference with this right here with the TP-Link is it's giving you access to 1,900 megabytes of speed. This old router right here is giving you that little sliver on the bottom right there, the 54 megabytes of speed. That's 40 times faster that you're going to have access, 40 times faster. So if it used to take you 4 minutes to download your favorite movie, now it's going to take you 1 minute.
This is what we want.
40 seconds to download music, now it's going to, or get on Facebook, now it's going to take you 1 minute with the TP-Link AC1900 with access to that kind of speed.
This is an easy sell because we want 1 minute over 4 minutes. We want 40 times faster. We want something that's going to deliver that type of speed. Folks, we'll send this to you so you can try it. One of the things that we know for an absolute fact, and for me this is the ultimate barrier, is it easy for me to set up? It looks all fine and dandy on TV, but is it easy for me to set up? All of the reviews, virtually every single one of them, said the same thing. Yes, it really is simple. And yes, it really does make a difference. So we buy all these things. It doesn't mean anything unless we've got something like this.
And it's a customer pick. And you know how big that is. One more time, watch how easy it is. I take my Ethernet cable, I put it into the back in the pre-labeled internet outlet right there. I go over here, I power it on, and I press my quick setup. It's gonna take you through a couple simple setups, prompts, and then you're ready to cruise the fastest internet possible. And if you get stuck, there's a dedicated North American. You're gonna speak to a live person, not an automated system. Brilliant. If you get stuck, for the lifetime of your TP-Link.
Congratulations, thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Brilliant product. Let us know what you think when you get it home. If you want this, order now. You can order online as well. Also, in the midnight hour, actually, gosh, I'm all kind of turned around now because our big announcement is next. I will tell you though, after we've done this next item, we're going to launch our showstopper. It's called the Smart Tab. It is a fabulous 2-in-1 tablet and keyboard. What's amazing about this though is that it actually gives you a full Windows experience. So it's not a kind of halfway there Windows experience. It's the full thing, even with like Word and Excel. Okay, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to say something that's never been seen or said on television before. We're about to save thousands and thousands of dollars, and we'll do it with something called PC-Matic. Wait till I tell you about our best buy of the day.